Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, and in today's video we have a mammoth Primal Shard opening session. I've got 84. A huge shout out to Z-Lifer. I guess if you're from the UK, be Z-Lifer or Zlifer, I'm not sure, but huge shout out to him. He wanted to donate a bunch of Primal Shards for this video, so there we go. He's actually provided over half. I had 39 myself, and he's provided the other ones, which is incredibly generous. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a pretty hype video for you guys, and we'll pull something good. We'll find out. I am, by the way, wearing my Fateless t-shirt because you guys might have seen on Hades' channel. Most of the HH Gaming team are over there. I decided to, they're at TwitchCon. I decided to skip out this year because new puppy and yeah, don't really like conventions. I might go next year though. I don't want to skip it all the time. Anyway, without any further, well, actually one bit of further ado, then we'll pull some shards because I was just kind of wondering about this. Here, this is something I was thinking about myself. This is just like a basic spreadsheet, nothing fancy going on here. But, you know, they don't really do guaranteed champions anymore. But it was, if they were to do primals, how much would it be? And interestingly enough, in terms of your chance to get a mythical, it's really the same as getting a legendary from Ancients or Void Shards. Now, interestingly enough, for Ancients, the historical number is about 150. Some of them were like 110 or 120. I think they've gone as high as 180 as well. So I said 150 to 180 being the average, costs about $1 per Ancient Shard. So you're looking at like $150 to $200. For Void Shards, they've been more around 100 to 110. At $250 per shard, they come out at $250 to $275. This is actually interesting. The Void guarantees are just straight up better than the Ancient guarantees in terms of real world money. Reason being, Void champions are a lot better. So although, yes, it's a bit more expensive, they've put a much lower shard cost on it. A much lower shard cost because, well, just in terms of people just won't spend that much money. So it's interesting. Like, I mean, the shards are the same, right? You know, like we look at the shard chances, Ancients and Voids are the same. So if it's 150 for a guaranteed legendary from Ancients, it should really be 150 shards for a guaranteed from Voids as well. But they made it cheaper because people simply wouldn't spend that much money in one go. But it is still more expensive. Sacred's about 15 to 20. They've gone as high as like 30 before. Say it's about $15 per shard. They're really usually not worth buying, and it is the most expensive. So for primals, it becomes the question. I said about $4.50 for primals. Some of the packs on right now are actually cheaper than that, which is good. But yeah, they can go as high as $5 sometimes, though. I said $4.50 average is about right. I said, my guess, if they did 70 primals, it would be over $300, which is really a lot. That's a hell of a lot. But I wonder, you know, like if they went as low as 50, it'd be over the $200 mark. It'd be pretty similar. But then again, giving away a mythical champion for only 50 primals is actually really cheap. I had almost 40 saved up for this event, doing much more live arena. So I don't know. So it's one of those things of like, again, in theory, if it's the same, it should be in theory the same as Ancients. Really, it's the same chance. It should, in theory, be about 150. But that would be crazy. It'd be over $600. So I don't think they would do that because simply no one would, well, very few people would be able to afford it. You know, 99.99% of people would look at that and go, what, are you fucking crazy? I'm not, no, I'd have to buy so many. No, it's not happening. Anyway, enough yabbering. Let me know if they were to do, number one, do you think they would do a guarantee for Corrosa particularly, where they do a guaranteed event for her, like old school? Or not. I think that they could potentially, but it's more likely to be mixed in with like champ training or soul stones or something. Let's go 10 pull of primals. Remember, the first 39 are just my ones. Let's see how we do. It's pretty bad so far. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay, 3 epics. At least that's something. They are good ones, to be fair. Tarshan, Taragi especially. We are using him in Faction Wars hard. Firegun's not bad. Okay. 3 epics, not what we're hoping for. We're hoping for 1 mythical in all these shards. At least 1 would be amazing. And we'd be expecting, 1 or 2 legendaries, I suppose, with this many primals. Surely we get something, right? 83 more primals most people will see in a year's play. Luithia, or Luthia, Grizzled Jarl, and Kalia. Now, there's 3 pretty bad epics, I have to say. Not too excited about. Oh, we had Lich as well. Sorry, I missed him. 4 epics in the one pull. At least that's something. We're building up points for the Champion Chase tournament at the moment as well. We'll be looking to max that out. Might have to pull some Sacreds for that as well. Oh my god, this is the worst temple ever. They're finally an epic. Oh my god. 9 rares and 1 epic. That is shocking. We only have a 65% chance for a rare. 32% chance for epics. So to get 9 rares is really bad luck. Okay. And this is the final 10 pull of the stuff I had prior to this event, minus the last shard. Will I get something here? Or not? We're getting a whole lot of rares. Okay, another epic. Legendary. Is it someone new? Oh, it's a Python. Okay, he's good. It's good. Anastasia. And okay, and then Bowsmith Flannan. That's the first bonus shard we've got thanks to Z-Lifer or Z-Lifer or Z-Lifer. But yeah, Python. Okay, Python, he's good. I don't remember how I'm doing on my Lizardman faction crypts. Python, we are obviously using a lot for Faction Wars Hard. Let's take a look. Lizards. Oh, we are still working on the Faction Guardian. In fact, boom, there we go. Bonus accuracy, bonus resist. Actually pretty decent for the Lizards. Yeah, that's really good. Both of those stats are great for Krisks, and I've got, as you see, 2 Krisks. Yeah, that's solid. We will take that. Definitely building resistance for some of these Faction War bosses is a thing, and there's very high accuracy requirements for the higher stages. So yeah, not too bad. We'll take it, and we would ultimately probably empower Python eventually if we got a whole lot more lizards. Okay, here we go. We've got 44 left. We'll have to throw some stuff into the vault at some point. Let's go. Here we go. Z-Lifer, bring us luck. I hope you're having a lucky weekend and you're giving me some of that luck. Let's see what we got. Both. Vogoth. Another epic Gerhard. We've hit our epic expectations. Okay, a bit better than the epics here. Kunoichi, cool. Both is actually great epic, though I don't need him. I've got very strong skinwalkers. Vogoth is good. No harm in having some Vogoths. Kunoichi's decent. A Might. It'd be pretty awkward to rely on her for Shadowkin, but it could happen, right, with the ally protection. Hopefully not. We'll see. All right, going with another 10 pull. Here we go. Epic to start Duck the Pierce. That's a really good one. I've been using him a bit more so for his Provoke, funny enough, for the stage requirements. Aethar. There's a Mythical! There's a Mythical! Ooh! It's nice, the Shadow Thief! Let's go! That's a really good one. Welcome, one of the best arena champions in the game. I'm sure there will be more counters for Nice coming over the next year, but this guy is disgustingly good. Wow. Oh, that is amazing. You know this guy is getting built up. Hell yeah. Oh, man. There we go. We got a good one. We got a freaking good one. Let's go. Do I have a soul? I think I've got a bad soul for him. I only have the 1 star. I mean, the HP is nice. Nice. But yeah, we are missing. Oh, the red dot. There it is. There it is. Z-Lifer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, because this is a big one. Why is Nice so strong? His Form 1 isn't too crazy, though. I'm intrigued to test it out a little bit. So one fun thing, he does have a double damage to bosses A3, which is kind of cool. But yeah, he does more damage the more HP they've lost. Now, the big part is this passive. When he's going to die, he stays alive on 1 HP and then transforms into an alternate form. And his alternate form is what is so absolutely crazy. He's got a really good HP aura. Yeah, this is the big single target nuke. It does permanently destroy the target's stats a bit, but it only happens once. It only happens once per enemy. It does increase his stats per enemy. So if you start spreading this decreased stats around different enemies, he will start ramping up. The big thing about this in Arena particularly is that it blocks revive, which is pretty strong. His A2 isn't AoE. Doesn't trigger counterattacks, ignores shields, steals turn meter, which is pretty strong. And then his A1, it ignores some stuff. His Form 1 is like a damage dealer with a big single target block revive. It's okay, but it's not too crazy. But his Form 2, that's where stuff gets absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. His passive on this form is crazy. Increases his max HP, defense, speed, resistance, and accuracy by 15% for every dead enemy and ally, including bosses and minions, up to 100%. So yeah, you essentially have, and he's got 24,000 base HP, 1,300 base defense. You essentially end up with a champion that has just double HP, double defense, double speed, and the resistance and accuracy you usually don't build too much, but doubling his HP, defense, and speed, he is incredibly hard to kill, and he's incredibly fast. And whenever he kills one of your team, he revives one random ally, half HP and turn meter. Of course, he can remove all debuffs, give himself continuous heals, counterattack, and block damage that cannot be removed. Fully protected counterattack block damage on a 4-turn. And he's got a massive AoE nuke on this move. This move hits insanely hard. Again, he scales off HP, so getting double max HP doubles his damage. His A1 isn't too powerful, but it can heal him a lot. So yeah, he is a monster. Very hard to deal with. Marius is probably the big counter. Bombs are a good counter as well. But this champion kind of needs specific counters. He's very hard to deal with. I do think in the future, more block passive skill champions would really help. Champions who ignore block damage can kill him as well. Block passives can stop him being able to swap into this form if you get block passives on his base form. Enfeeble is also very good. Marius, again, doubly good. Marius is so good because if Marius kills him, this guy, he swaps to his alternate form at 1 HP, and then Marius gets an automatic A1 because of his passive, so Marius just kills him. And bombs will just kill him as well. But nice is insane. Wow, that is a huge one to get. Let's keep going. We've got 24. Okay, let's hang on. Let me free up some space, and then we'll finish it off in one last hurrah, because damn. Oh, boy. Okay, I've got space freed up. We got one. Can we get another? 1% chance per shard. It's small, but it's there. And then we will do some sacreds, I think, to finish off the Champion Chase event. Hopefully we've done pretty well. I mean, another legendary is not too crazy. Out of this many primals total, walking away with 2 legendaries that feel good. 1 mythical feels about... We can't really ask for more, but I'll be cheeky. I'll ask for more. Okay, Rector Drath, Franox, Lodric. Rector Drath, great. I think I have her +4 already, mind you. Franox, yeah, they're kind of niche. I certainly don't have any use for them. Let's see what we've got. The last 10 pull, and then we've got a few singles. Tashada. Can we get another one? Come on, yellow or gold? Yellow, no, not yellow or gold. Gold or red? Yellow or red? Yellow or red? And mostly red. Mostly red would be good. Ooh, blue. Not what we're hoping for. And Duck again. Wow, Duck is really getting empowered. Okay, and we have 4 more primals. Here we go. Give us the hype red animation, not the blue one. No, we've seen that. We want to see the red animation because it's sick, and you never get to see it. Oh, it trolled me. Oh, Duodan. He's actually, I've only got 1 copy. Empowering him is pretty nice. He's actually pretty good for some of the bosses there with the taunt. You do need taunt for some of the Sylvan stages. Blue and the final shard. Here we go. 1 legendary, 1 mythical so far. Oh, we end on a rare. Okay. Well, I tell you what, to get a mythical, for that mythical to be nice, pretty good. It's pretty good. We'll take it. How did we do on this event? We might need to pull some sacreds, remember? Because we might as well push for this Eternal Soulstone at this point. We should be close. We've got a mythical tome, which we definitely need. Okay, this is going to be a few... We're at number 1 right now. That these guys would probably catch up. People logging on today and pulling their primals. Okay, let's go in. Unfortunately, it's 2x sacreds. It's nothing else. Let's see. Let's do a few sacreds. I want that Eternal. Epic. Hellgazer. Okay, let's go again. So it should be, what, 6? Roughly 5 or 6 of these. Neldor, great champion. He is such a good epic. He can open up Fire Knight hard. Great little damage dealer. Yeah, he's great. Oh, we're getting big lag here. It's loading. It's like, it's trying to give me a mythical. I think that's what it is. It's trying to give us a mythical from the Sacred Shard. Oh, the game has really crashed. We've got 2 different loading circles. Oh, there we go. There we go. Has to be a legendary. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, Ghostborn. He's new. I don't have a Ghostborn. Now, I don't know if he really has too much use anymore. He was classically used for the decreased defense that cannot be resisted. And then he brought in increased attack as well. So he was classically used with seer teams instead of Lydia often because you were super reliant on the decreased defense. And if Lydia got resisted, it would ruin the run. I don't know if he's really used anymore. But we've got him. He is new. He also scales off speed. Oh, only on his A2. His A2, that's weird. His A2 has some speed scaling, but not his other moves. How strange. I do think that he's visually very cool. He's obviously old, right? I mean, to be honest, for 2025 standards, this is probably more of an epic-looking champion, but I do like him and Vizix. I like the war paint look on the Dark Elves. I think it's pretty sick. Okay, nice. We'll take that. All right, cool. A new legendary, a Python, and a freaking nice. We still got to pull some more, though. So that should be 1,000 points. We should only need 500. Yeah, so we need like 2 more sacreds and we're done. 2 or 1 legendary and we're done. Let's go. We'll still be above 30 sacreds. Okay, it's an epic. And the final one. Here we are. Final shard pull of the day. It's an epic. Is it new? Oh, I actually don't know if I have him. Ambassador Lethalin. Or Lethalin. I don't know if I have him. He is kind of interesting. He puts taunt on a target ally for 2 turns. That is quite unique. And reflect damage on everyone. AoE, decrease crit rate. And then decrease 2 debuffs on allies, heals allies. He's a fun little epic. He might have a passive as well. I'm not sure. Let's double check. No, he doesn't. I have pulled him before, obviously, but I don't know if I have any copies left because he was part of a fusion. Right, there we go. We have maxed out the event. Eternal Soulstone in the bags. Mythical Tome, we definitely need that. I think I have 6 right now. I have 6 Mythical Tomes. Nice. He needs 1, 2, 3, 4 for his base form. We'd book his alternate form first. He needs 1, 2, 3, 4. So honestly, he's actually really easy to book. My goodness. We'll put 4 into his alternate form. I probably will book his base form as well. He's going to be a champ we're using so much. And of course, we do have Polara coming up in a couple of months. So, you know, I kind of want to book her. 20% damage on everything for a base form is kind of nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to book her too. So we'll see. We'll see. But there we go. Oh, red dot. Yeah, just to show the red dot for Ghostborn. He is new. Howard's reviews, pretty poor. Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked if this guy would get a rework at some point. And yeah, he's clearly an old skin champion, but I do think he looks cool. I do think he looks cool. But yeah, the big one for today, nice the Shadow Thief. Again, you compare him to Ghostborn, just the detail difference is just night and day. It's crazy. I beat Sylvan Watchers on the test server. I don't know if I beat the final boss, mind you. I don't know if I finished it, but he will be a welcome addition to the roster there. And yep, new top tier champion for Live Arena. When is the next Live Arena season? We'll pull him out for that. That's for sure. It starts in 2 days. We have 2 days to the next Live Arena season. Now, the only issue, I need to get a Wand of Submission for him. So someone's going to have to throw away their Wand of Submission. And yeah, we will be getting that for nice. Cool. We'll build him up during CVC. I'll catch you. CVC stream, guys, on Tuesday. It is going to be personal rewards. I should mention this as well. This Champion Chase tournament, I'm not sure if it overlaps the CVC. So today is Sunday, so it should. So Monday and Tuesday. It still will be up. So yeah, you can pull your primals during CVC. I said it's better for me as a content creator to do it today on Sunday and for you guys to see it early and everything. And yeah, just we might have to just do some extra stuff to get points for CVC if it's a crazy one. But yeah, you could save your shards for CVC. Just bear in mind, if you are going to be pulling some Sacreds, the Sacreds event does end today. So if you're trying to hit any of those Champion Chase goals, you could miss them. That being said, there's probably going to be some sort of progressive chance as well on Tuesday and Wednesday. I guess this will be over for Wednesday, but they'll probably do something on Tuesday for CVC. So yeah, there is that too. Guys, that's it. Eternal in the bag, Mythical Tome in the bag, but most importantly, Nice to Shadow Thief in the bag. Thank you to Z Lifer or Z Lifer or Zlifer or I'm sorry I can't pronounce the name properly, but we pulled a champion with a bowstring. Not many of those in Raid Shadow Legends. The bowstring technology is there. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.